mighty fist of God, Armageddon will descend upon the city of Los Angeles, the city of sin.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Welcome to Zero Hour, of course, with my co-host, the one and only Zeropium. Good morning, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, shit.
I came packing. I can't do it anymore. Oh, my God. That's the best. There we go. Oh, my God. Jesus. Tap dancing Christ. Way to screw up the intro, Zero. Good morning, chat. Good morning, Loki. Welcome again to another lovely Monday morning. And how mischievous are we all feeling? We're gonna.
We're feeling pretty damn mischievous this morning. Bright as day. What is up, bright as day? Soul Assassin is here. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you two doing? Good to see you. Psychodorp 9 is in the house. Good morning, my friend. Hope you and Mikey had an absolutely crazy time this Mother's Day weekend. I hope you guys had a great time.
Yes, happy
Gestures
Mother's
Darth
Day.
Arlena has gifted 5 Loki's Mornings of Mischief memberships right off the bat this morning.
5 times. Oh my God.
That's right. 5 times, Mr. Booker T. Gesture, did I ever tell you I met him?
Did you really?
In a doctor's office of all things.
What?
Yeah, I'll tell you about that in a minute. Michael Gonzalez was gifted a membership. Morning Hayes was gifted a membership. Snowdub, what is up, my friend, was gifted a membership. Isaj Melody was gifted a membership, and Keely Chow was gifted a membership. Thank you so very much, Darth Arlena, for those awesome Mornings of Mischief memberships. Welcome to the Viking Horde, guys. Skull! so this was back when he was still doing tag team stuff for WCW.
WCW with Stevie Ray Vaughan.
With Stevie Ray, yeah. With his brother Stevie Ray. I don't know if they had been tag team champions yet. I know he didn't go off. He hadn't gone off to do solo stuff yet, so he wasn't doing the Bob Tom. But I'm sitting in my doctor's office in Clear Lake. This is back before I left Houston. And I see him and I'm like, I know him. I know him. And I went over and I sat down and I was like, I know you. And he like gave me the look and I was like, holy crap. He goes, he kind of, like put his hands up like, yeah, keep it quiet. Keep it quiet.
with those big glaring Booker T eyes and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, holy crap. It's, it's really cool.
It's like, tell me you did not just say that, sucker.
And I'm like, what are you doing here? He was like, well, I've been going to see, with whatever my doctor's name was at the time. He's like, I've been seeing him for, last like 10 years. And I'm like, wow, this is our family doctor.
Wow. Small world, man. Small
world. Small little world. Just happened to be there at the right time.
Yeah. I guess even the superstars need a tune up once in a while.
Superstars need to go to the doctor too.
Yeah. I got every right to be here just as much as you do, sucker. Anyway, that's Zero's horrible Booker T impression. Oh, God bless you, Book. You're a good man. Good man. Even if you did steal the rock bottom, no one's holding that against you.
Psychodorm 9 with a $5 super chat said, my time with Mim containers epicness. Some of that epic was failure. Some of that fail was me. More with Mim probably tomorrow. Heck yeah.
Well, all right. I
can't wait to hear about it. I cannot wait to hear about it. Psychodorp 9. What did you guys blow up? How many windows were broken at the end of the day? I just can't wait. I can't wait to find out. If Shum is still here, he'll back me up on that. We got to hear about the jumping out of windows.
I'm sure there were plenty.
Thank you so much, Psychodorp 9, for that $5 super chat. Craziness. It's a whole bunch of craziness. So everything was crazy over the weekend. I was not really around. I barely made.
We're still crazy now. God damn.
I barely made a Dega's stream. I didn't get to go on it because of something that happened. But I barely made a Dega stream yesterday. Guys, if you aren't subscribed to a Dega, you should go check out. I don't know if any of the mods have a Dega's link.
If y'all got a link, be sure to pop that.
Y'all got a link to that Q&A Adega had yesterday. It was absolutely epic. You want to talk about a first class number one talk about how things are done and how things get done. I've got the link, so give me just a second. I'm going to pop it in.
He's got the link. A link between worlds. By the way, guys, those of you out there who haven't tried out Tears of the Kingdom yet, go for it. It is freaking huge. Huge.
I think I raced Project Storytime.
Ooh. Thank you for the links, folks.
Live stream. The Q&A with Tommy was absolutely epic. It was a great stream. Dega offered me an opportunity to come on. I could not make it. It sucks. It really sucks that I couldn't get out of bed Sunday. So, but I'm glad I at least got to listen to it on my phone. But he had a great stream, great talk about writing. If you guys have ever wanted to write anything, if you guys have ever wanted to, hear some things about what happens behind the scenes, check that out. It's an absolutely awesome stream. It's Tommy and Adega killed it. Absolutely killed it. I can't say enough good things about Adega. So
yeah, Yeah. Valhalla's #1 best-selling author, ladies and gentlemen. I got God, nothing but respect to you, Adega, if you're out there, if you're listening. I don't know, but
He is.
my God, like be somewhat of a creative person myself. I even cannot fathom just the general process to go through and brainstorm and do the entire thing of laying out all the groundwork and sitting down and writing a novel. And he's done it multiple times. So hats off to you, Adega. I don't know how you do it, but man, you are a creative genius, my good sir.
And thank you, Stig. I don't know. I'd 5 books. If you've been published 5 times, let's say you're expert enough.
5 times. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in next
5
week
times.
when Booker T is going to be a guest here on Zero Hour. No, not really. But oh my God.
When is that creativity being squashed when, people are so worried about offending someone that you can't really be creative. I mean, I'm not going to go to this well of look what they did in the 70s and the 80s cuz I mean, come on. Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the tub, bitch. I mean, it was just, hickory dickory dock, motherfucker. And you just look at Andrew Dice Clay to know that God, people, don't. Why are you taking this so seriously? But they do. Some comedian got his ass kicked because he made a joke about Bud Light. They literally started booing and they dragged him off the stage and kicked the shit out of him. There's a problem with that. There is a serious problem with that when you can't even get up there and tell a joke. I mean, even if it's out of bad taste, boo the motherfucker. Don't drag his ass off stage and kick the crap out of him.
Yeah,
that's insane. That's insanity.
Yeah, that's asking for a whole world of trouble that you don't want to get involved. I mean, he goes up there and says something that pisses you off. Fine, that's one thing. But then to go out and basically take his life into your own hands, you got problems, dude.
The Dice Man cometh. Oh, yes. Showback TJC. He remembers. But I mean, I don't want to dig into that well too much because it's like that always seems to be the answer. Why the hell could you say something in the 80s and the 90s, but it's absolutely impossible to say it now?
You're a blasphemer. Let me ask you something. This goes for chat too. I believe I asked Adega this when he was a guest several weeks ago. Let's pretend you, Loki, or anybody in chat, you're driving out that spark of creativity. You're trying to pen a short story or something. You're trying to come up with anything. When you're going through that whole process, and then you get to a part where you want to write something down. You get to part of your story. You want to put this in. That are you at the point now? Are we at the point in our lives when we have to stop ourselves and say, oh, wait, no, I can't put that in there. That might offend somebody. No, I can't use that word. That word is no longer acceptable. I mean, you know what I mean? Is that really the part? Are all the creative people out there having to put themselves in the mental handcuffs now just because this is where we are as a society?
Yeah, no, they are. And they're one of the reasons why this AI thing has been so big is they can go, well, we'll just write something that's not offensive. They can throw that in there. Now, oh, well, we want to make sure we don't offend anybody. Oh, we want to make sure that we don't make light of anything that might be a serious discussion. Bad taste, like the Bud Light beer. Bud Light beer isn't just bad; it's piss. Okay, it's beyond bad. I've drank bad beer before, but then there's piss beer.
That's the
what do they call that one beer? Pisswassa.
Something like that.
That's
the sediment runoff of all the vats they had brewing there. So yeah, do your taste buds a favor and don't go near it.
Dean Krantz, a wise man, said to me, you can only take offense. No one can give it to you. I no longer worry about people taking offense because I'm not giving it away.
That's true. That's true.
It's true.
I'm the kind of guy, I am mindful of what I say, but me personally, as well as other people I know, we're kind of just tired of it. Kind of think, you know what? Maybe someday we'll just let something slip because we don't give a shit anymore. If some people don't like it, that's their problem. They like things that I don't. It's just going to be ongoing, never ending. On and around we go, like sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives.
Someone asked me the other day, said, Loki, are you gonna ever drink Bud Light again? I said, I never drank Bud Light in the first place.
That would mean he actually did drink it at one point.
Give me a dark Guinness any day. A dark Guinness.
That's
I'll take that any day over damn piss beer.
With the foam on top.
God help.
That's roast beef with a side of mashed potatoes. You know, really quick, I want to touch on this really briefly. We don't have to get into this totally, but you mentioned AI and chat AI and all the big things that are coming out. Is it just me, or does anyone else out there find that just a little bit scary?
What are you talking about? Like second Renaissance scary?
I don't know, because I mean, we've all seen science fiction. We've all seen, hostile takeovers.
You're talking second Renaissance. Okay,
but
so here's the thing. This is, for those of you who don't know, here's second Renaissance. So second Renaissance of man is the idea that we're going to get to the point where we have robots and we have all this shit that does all this shit for us, and we can live lives of leisure and we don't have to worry about working because we've got robots to do it for us, and we've got AI to generate shit. And we get to a point where we as a society, the entire world, is fundamentally stagnant from the effect of we've got shit to do everything for us. We're basically lazy turds, and eventually that leads to our own destruction.
Yeah, and there's a lot of underlying things in there too. Like you talk about this is the personal case too. There's somebody I know who was going to school, in the process of going to school, college, university, wherever it was, and he knows a guy who was taking the same course as him, and they were getting towards their final exam portion of the semester. And they had to write, their big, 200, 300 page essays or whatever it is they got to do. And one of the guys decided to cheat and use an AI program to write the report for him. So he did it and he handed it in and it got good marks. But the problem was, the only reason he never got away with it is the guy who handed it in was questioned about certain things he had, quote, written in there, saying, oh, well, what's your opinion on what you put here, blah, blah, blah. And the guy didn't really know what the report was about. So he got busted for that. But I'm thinking, man, if it's that easy, you're opening the doors to a lot of crap. Like you're talking about maybe like world leader promotions for people that don't deserve it. Hell, we got that now already. But man, you think about that's one little tiny aspect. And God, look at the problems that could create in itself.
Okay, so first off, a little off topic here. Thank you, Gun Bunny. More people need to do this. So I thought with Mike, when he was here, Mike tried to pay the bill when we took him out. And if it wasn't for our glorious waitress that was like, no, you're visiting, they're hosting, he gets to pay the bill. If it wasn't for her, he would have, because he had his credit card out. It was like, bam. I mean, he had his wallet and his credit card out before I knew what the hell was going on. I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. More people need to be buying Mim dinner. Damn straight. Thank you, Gun Bunny, and thank you, Shockwave and Psychodorp 9. Thank you for buying his dinner. More people need to do that. DJ Ronnie G with a $2 super chat. Will you ever drink any Anheuser-Busch beer again? Okay, so backstory. When I was a kid, my best friend that I grew up with, his dad would go through like 2 or 3 cases of Budweiser, the original red and white can Budweiser. He'd go through 2-3 cases of that in a weekend. It was my just God. Like, damn. Jeez. Cases, not 12 packs.
Yeah, cases. We're talking 2-4 cases here. Jesus. Okay.
So the first time I drank any AB was when I was like 9 or 10 years old. And I said then it tasted like piss. And this is original Budweiser, not even the Bud Light. It still tasted like piss then. I never have liked Budweiser. I don't like American beer. I don't like Coors Light. I don't like any of that. Give me a dark Guinness any day. I don't like. I do not like American beer. Sorry. if anybody's like, well, by God, Loki, that's un-American. Well, I'm sorry. I don't like pissy beer. I don't like drinks that taste like piss.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy my drink.
I'll tell you what, you guys want to have a nice beer.
I don't want to work to get drunk. I do not want to work to get drunk. Drinking beer is like working to get drunk.
Yeah. You guys want to ever enjoy a nice lager or a brew or a draft, whatever it is you like, swing down my way. We'll pop a few on the deck. We'll have ourselves a good time up here in the Great White North. That's not so white anymore. The snow is long gone. But anyway. Yeah, how odd is that? You, a full-blooded American, not liking American beer. That's crazy.
That's right. Full-blooded American. I do not like American beer. There's some like, homebrew stuff that people have made that I'm like, it's got like a unique taste to it. It does not taste like piss. I do not want my beer to taste like piss. Mahogany Draws with $20 super chat. Thank you so very much, brother. Says, I'll be honest, my highest tier members are getting spicier variations of my work starting this month. And I've stated multiple times that if anyone feels uncomfortable about it, to reach out and let me know.
Are you saying, Mahogany, you're worried about offending someone? Screw that shit. You are an artist. You do what you want.
Here's the deal. I'm sure some people asked for this. I'm sure some people had no idea and never even thought about it. I'm sure, Mahogany, that you took all this in consideration and went, I've never really thought about doing like, a little nip here or anything like that.
A little cleavage for the masses.
I do not subscribe to your highest tier because you give me anything. I subscribe to your highest tier because I believe in you. I fully support what you are doing, and you've got my back, period. I back you up because that's the way it is. He said, no, Loki, I planned it from the beginning. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know. So you can see how much I'm in the loop. I don't back you because you give me anything, period. I back you because I've got your back. And I absolutely 100% believe in what you're doing. That is why I back you up. That is why I do what I do. If you get super chats from me, if you get memberships from me, if you get me buying your stuff, if I buy your product, whatever, it's because I absolutely positively believe in what you guys are doing and I want to back you up. Same thing goes with comics. It's not really about like the Indiegogo stuff. It's not really to me about whether I'm getting a great product or not. It's because I believe in what you're doing and I want to back you. That's the way it was with Adega before I read his books. I was like, no, before I had Evolution in my hand, I was backing him up because I believed in what he was doing. And then I got Evolution and I read it and I was like, holy shit, this guy is amazing. Why are more people not talking about this? And that's when I decided, you know what, I'm going to go all in and I'm going to back up what he is doing because I absolutely positively believe in what he's trying to accomplish. People who get offended aren't offended. They pretend to force themselves into a conversation they have no business being a part of, or to fuel narcissism being virtue signaling. That's it. I absolutely agree with you.
I could totally see that too. Everybody's just tuning into the "What's in it for me" channel these days. You know, that whole sense of entitlement and when is it going to be my turn and blah blah blah. You know how it goes. Nah, there's a lot of that. There's a whole lot of that.
DJ Ronnie G and Mahogany Draws, thank you so much, guys, for your super chats. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one's just for you, gentlemen. Skull!
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
Yeah, more peniles incoming.
I just had to throw that up there when I saw it. I was like, well, the skull's not over, but screw it. I'm going to throw that up there anyway. More penises, Mac.
Oh, more pennies. More pennies. We got to say pennies. Penis might offend somebody.
There's a couple of more adult things I have backed. I backed what's Mandy's Pirate Queen. The
No idea what
Yeah.
that is, but that sounds kind of kinky.
Mim got the adult version of that.
I've always been down for enjoying a few pirates in my log cabin.
Yeah. It's all about follow leader, biggest sub count. It is cult-like behavior and pathetic to watch. People throw away their individuality for tiny instant gratification clout boosts.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's really true too. I mean, you watch the big times out there on any platform, you know, whatever it is, any case of celebrity identity crisis, you know, they've it's that whole cult of personality thing, you know, thank you in living color, but they nailed it. You know, they've built themselves up to be bigger than anything that they thought they were going to be to begin with. And then they're just building into their own hype, and then they've lost sight of who they are and all their principles, all because, you know, they've got to live up to this greater expectation now.
A happy dinosaur 8,000. Good morning, my friend Michael Gonzalez says warm Guinness beer at the Wisconsin Bristol Renaissance Fair from a proper stein, or better yet, Loki, a properly decorated horn. I will agree with that. Okay, I've had some honey mead that was made in like 100-year-old wooden barrels that I was like, holy shit, that is something.
The taste of wood. Yummy.
Project Storytime says, I'm subbed to Loki for the kickbacks, secret ballots, and bodies burned in the end zones. Oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to talk about that.
That's one of the rules.
Yeah. We don't discuss that. Project
I'm with Kronos there. Yeah. Warm beers. See, that's, I don't know, man. That sounds a little dangerous. Unless I just haven't, I don't know.
Get rid of that message.
Unless I haven't tried the right type of warm beer. I don't know. Maybe you guys are more educated than I am, in which case I'm open to study sessions. I'm all right with that.
One big YouTuber posted a take on Twitter. People cheered him on for being wise and smart. A week later, for shits and giggles, he posted the opposite take, got praised the same way. Blind simping.
Wow. What does that tell you about the fan base as well?
Well, look at it like this, and this is something I've seen over the course of the last 3 years, is someone will come out and say something, and they'll be, you know, you'll have the absolutely right people. Oh my God, so great. And then, you know, they'll come out and say, well, you know what, that they changed this movie that's coming out, they changed this, and this is what they're going to do now. And it's, you know, so they got both bases covered. And then they say, look, you know, I was right in the first place when they said both things. And you're like, people, you want to eat this shit up? I mean, go ahead and eat this shit up. I don't care, but
it's drinking the Kool-Aid all over again.
You're drinking the Kool-Aid on the other side of this. So, I mean, if you want to drink the Kool-Aid on the other side of this, I mean, whatever, then that's your choice. But there's no difference between drinking the Kool-Aid on one side and drinking the Kool-Aid on the other side. Blind simping is the exact same thing these dumbasses have been doing to get things in the horrible position they're in now. So if you want to do that on the other side, that, I mean, by all means, do whatever you want, but I'm not gonna support that. Hell no.
No way. Nope.
My support is there for the people that are the real deal, the people that are making change, the people that are making a difference, people like Adega, people like Makani. They're the people making this change. They're the people actually putting forth an effort to give us a different kind of entertainment. People, Mandy with her comics, EBS. There's people that are actually coming out with what they say they're going to come out with. They're putting their money where their mouth is. If you want to put your money where your mouth is, do it. Don't just stand around with your thumb up your ass. Actually do it. Some people don't like EBS. That's fine. There's shit he's done and shit he's said that I'm not too hot with, but I like Cyberfrog. So I like Cyberfrog. That's just the way it is. I started really listening to people stand up and put a stop to some of this shit back when the High Council was around. It's just the way it is. I listen to Jeremy and Jeff and Ethan, And I was inspired by a lot of the shit they did. I was inspired by Nerdrotic. So the hell what? Some of these people put their money where their mouth is. That's what I'll back.
Amen.
EBS is coming out with a product. Still waiting for my prog book, dude. I don't know which book you're waiting on. If you're waiting on 2, are you waiting on? If you're waiting on the second one, I know it is coming. He's done a lot of other stuff. I know, and he's gone back and done like the Cyber Frog complete history shit. And I've got all that, and the toys. He's come out with a lot of shit. So hopefully this won't be a Game of Thrones situation where you never get the end of the books.
Oh, great. Got to leave something to the imagination.
Leave something.
Yeah.
I don't mind EBS, but I can't do the 3 years per book thing. I'm not worried about that. I've got so much going on. I guess it's the way, maybe it's the way I am. I get it. I remember getting the platinum cover for Cyberfrog and waiting like over a year to get that damn book. And I just was like, I'll get it when I get it. And I finally got it. I waited over a year for it. I was one of his very first backers. I got the 2 comic book, the 2 platinum cover, whatever they were. I know it wasn't platinum, chromium. It was the chromium cover 2-pack. That was his very first sell, was the chromium 2-pack. And I got that. I didn't get Cash Grab. But you support the people you like. You support the people that are trying to change something. And some people don't like EBS. That's fine. I'm not going to hold that against you. I'm not going to be like, well, you don't like EBS, so we can't be friends. That's how they act. That's how these fucks act. I'm not going to do that. You can not like EBS and damn his books and all that shit all you want to. I don't care. You can text him on Twitter and be like, you're, a pie-eating fat fuck. I don't care about that. If you got a problem with EBS, deal with it. If you feel like you need to take it to the street and be like, come on, you big bastard, go right ahead. I just like the fact that he's actually doing something to promote the fact that this shit is stupid.
Yeah.
The only reason why Marvel and DC have been getting away with this is they have huge companies backing their product that is going nowhere. These books aren't selling. Marvel's not selling. DC's not selling. Why? Because they're so goddamn afraid to do anything outrageous that they've fallen into this thing where it's like, we're going to use shitty artists. We're going to have a fat Wonder Woman. Does anybody remember Fat Wonder Woman? Does anybody remember that? I want to bring this up. Let's see. Oh, Fat Wonder Woman.
Not while I'm drinking. Hold on.
Fat Wonder Woman comic.
My God.
God help me.
Oh, Jesus. Get ready. Here it comes.
Get ready, because here we go. This is the most uninspired dog shit cover to a comic I have ever seen. And they expected people to buy this shit. Where is it? There it is. All right. Load up, motherfucker.
3,
we're going to go for a ride.
2,
Boom.
1. Look at those mom jeans.
Look at those fucking mom jeans.
Wonder Woman 1984. Wonder Woman didn't look like that in 1984.
This looks exactly like the woman who drawed it. This is what the woman who drawed it looks like. So she pretty much drew herself as Wonder Woman. And it was, oh my God, yes, queen. Wow. Oh, so stunning and brave and awesome.
That's not me clapping. That was
and Makini.
Makini
did a version of this cover that was so much better. I was like, oh shit! Everybody was remaking this cover to make her look good.
Yeah. Gun Bunny says that picture, she has no boobs. I can't help but notice that you noticed that right away. Because really, the first thing I noticed were the hips. The hips don't lie. But I also noticed the lack of a prototypical superhero chest on there. And I believe that was absolutely 100% by design. They want you to draw their attention right there to the little bumps and say, yes, this is what a true superhero looks like.
Lot of self inserts in modern comics, which we don't need. Soul Assassin right there. He's got it. No Wonder Bra for Wonder Woman. Nope. No Wonder Bra, Stig. She don't need one.
Nope. My goodness.
This is the problem.
She doesn't even need a superhero utility belt to
Who
hold
wants
those
this?
pants.
Who's going to see that and be like, oh my God, I need that cover.
I gotta have that.
I've got to have that cover. Oh my God, yes. Yes, queen.
Legitimate question, though. Why is she the color of dead fish?
I don't know. It's a good question.
It's very odd. Very, very odd. But yeah, I'm not buying into it. I said, hey, and you know what? And this is, of course, this is where we are. This is not me body shaming, but goddamn, a superhero, whether it's in a comic book, a movie, a television show, whatever, superheroes are damn near superhuman. They're not supposed to look like someone who's serving your drinks at Starbucks or your Big Macs at McDonald's.
Boom.
God damn. Look at the friggin' biceps on her. See, she could kick my ass, and I'm okay with that. That's
Machini, that is Machini's version of Wonder Woman 1984 versus what the fuck is that? Machini? Holy shit. I'd buy that cover. And I love Liner. So I'm immediately sold. I'm like, yes, gimme.
I'll tell you what, if she put walnuts on her back and tried to push her shoulder blades together, she would crack those fucking nuts like there's no tomorrow. Like, God damn. She could crush full beer cans with those abs. Look at that. See, that is a woman that can beat the shit out of you. That's what they're supposed to be. A superhuman presence. Otherworldly almost. That's what it's all about. That is a superhero, not Joe Blow off the sidewalk.
No, it was a fully grown woman, but you could have fooled me, Arlena. You could have fooled me. Now this, Machini's got talent. Dude, that's it. Machini's got talent. You need to do a show. Machini's got talent.
God,
he'd never do that. He would never do that. Today on Channel 90, don't miss a special presentation of Machini's Got Talent. All right, bitches. Today, I want you to draw this. Go. You have 5 minutes. Go. Machini's Got Talent. Right there, brother.
Oh, my God.
Right there. Machini's Got Talent. I want to see it. Channel 90. Fucking. I want to see it.
Oh, man. That'd be awesome. God.
Holy shit. And guys, make sure you don't forget. Machini comes on right after we do on Mondays. He does a special show right after 0 Hour. Make sure you're tuned in, locked in, and subscribed to Machini Draws. Don't miss out on Monday's stream. He does some cool shit.
God, what a pose.
And some people might be like, oh yeah.
Well,
nobody cares.
And nobody cares.
Nobody cares about this. Oh my God, you're offended. No, it's ugly. It's called, it's called, it's called judgment, not offend. I'm not offended by this.
Yeah.
It just looks like shit.
Because, I mean, honestly, in all honesty, this is a honest, legit opinion. Because I'm full of them. I'm a very opinionated person, whether I'm right or wrong. Because I've been wrong a lot. That picture, I mean, that's a full-fledged artist rendition in a comic book, yes?
Yes, that's a cover. That's a comic book cover. Mass-produced
comic book. I can say this, and I have no ounce of penmanship, artistic integrity in my blood whatsoever. I am not an artist when it comes to that. I'm not an artist anyway. That looks so amateur. I could draw the exact same thing or something better. And I don't have an artistic bone in my body when it comes to stuff like that. It's just, God. So yeah, no thanks. Nobody cares. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye-bye. Next.
Oh, you want next? It's like
Oh my
Fat Steven did Wonder Woman.
Holy
That's
crap.
fat. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a Fat Steve and
We
Tim
go
Hortons.
Mongolian Grill. We go to Mongolian Grill. Have good time.
What the hell does she suspect to lasso with a rope that size? That couldn't even fit around her own goddamn head.
Her fucking her chicken nuggies that are like the size of fucking rocks.
I mean, how is she supposed to taste you? How is she supposed to chase you? She looks like a big blob of Play-Doh with two sticks pointing out where her legs are supposed to be. She's not chasing anybody.
Mm-mm.
And she
Wonder
certainly
Dumpling. Yeah, Wonder Dumpling. Project Cambrian. Oh my God, Wonder Dumpling.
Oh
That
my
magic lasso is super strong. It needs to be for her.
Humor Waffle says, looks like Kirby ate Wonder Woman. You know, that would be one thing Kirby is glad to spit out.
Gorlock, the Destroyer.
Oh my God. That is
Gorlock
horrible.
Cosplaying as Wonder Woman. Oh my God.
Again, guys, not that we're here body shaming, but we seem to be doing a very good job
Today at the Macy's Day, Balloon, we have,
Don't put her next to Woody Woodpecker. She's
me
gonna
love
get
you long time.
That is racist, Yoki.
She needs to use a boomerang to put on a belt. Holy shit.
It's fried
No,
rice.
she needs the fucking Enterprise to go around the sun to put on a belt. It's like, are we at warp 9? This is going to take a while if we're not.
You're going to use up
Holy
all
shit.
the dilithium because, I mean, natural inertia in space is not going to cart around that bitch forever.
I can hear Kirk now. Do it now, Sulu. Full speed now.
Captain, this is Scotty down in the warp core. We're not going to be able to take much more of it, sir. I've given her all she's got. She's about to blow.
You go around her waist, you're going back in time. Got to get back in time. Dun, 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 dun. Got to get back in time. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah.
I love the finger snapping going on there, too.
We're going to use her belt to time travel.
Oh, my God.
Spock is computing the calculations at this time. Get him back. Oh, shit.
I'm glad I'm glad that all of her superhero activity is taking place out in space, because I believe even her baby pictures needed to be taken via satellite. Oh, I'm going to hell.
Now Huey Lewis. Huey Lewis.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, folks. I'm afraid you're just too darn loud.
Next.
Come
on up. Next. Bring up the next band.
Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, not that we're here to body shame, but these are not superheroes. These are regular, everyday people you can see on the side of the road. There's nothing special about that, even if everybody is unique and special in their own way, which makes us all the same if we're all supposed to be unique and special in our own way.
Mm-hmm.
Yokozuna post-transit. Yeah, and that fucker's been dead for how long? Oh, my God. Yeah. You might as well be walking on the sun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, my God. I feel so winded looking at those big balloons.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're about to get more.
Oh, God, here we go. I've gone to Plaid.
Here we go. We've gone to Plaid. Okay. In what...
oh, God. Look out, guys. Here it comes. Shields up.
Red alert.
If everyone is super, no one is super. Exactly my point. You're all unique and individual in your own special way. So we're all the same then.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Something's happened. Don't force it out.
It means I'm going to have to... No, it just means I'm going to have to share the screen because it's being...
Who does number 2 work for?
Paramount's such a little bitch. I tell you what.
You don't
How
say.
does this right here, this turn into that?
Huh? What the hell did I just miss?
This.
Uh-huh.
And that.
Is that the same goddamn
person?
person?
That's the same damn person.
What happened?
And they encouraged it. Zero. This is the fastest. This is the officer that ran like, do you remember in TNG? Do you remember in TNG where they're like the only freshman cadet to ever win the 5 mile, right? And they tell that to Picard, and he's like, well, I was very fast for my age. I was a natural sprinter. This bitch beat his record.
How?
So
How
it's
is
like
that
at
even possible?
the 5 mile run on Tallulah 2.
Dear God. Oh my God. So okay, so I'm seeing a lot of general consensus in chat here. It's like, okay, so she was encouraged to do this.
She was encouraged to gain weight for the role.
Is that baby weight?
So there were like things that said she was like,
Oh my God. It's what's her name? Oh, Jesus. Again, folks, in today's modern society.
And this is the mirror version. This is the bitch version of Tilly.
It's Power Rangers.
Uber bitch.
It's the new Gold Ranger.
I'm
gonna
stop clicking on shit because God,
Holy crap. Yeah, that's a big rabbit hole we seem to be falling down.
But she hasn't had a kid yet. Okay, I understand it's like that's the baby weight, but she hasn't had a kid yet. So if she hadn't had a kid yet, people were saying she was pregnant. People were saying that she was going to have a baby, and they were using that to defend her. But she hasn't popped out a little one yet.
Okay, so all right, so if this were me, and I understand having enough passion for what you do to be willing to go along with something like that. If they came up to me and said, oh yes, you'd be great for this role. We just want you to gain about, 150 to 200 pounds. That's a lot. I'm not saying that's how much she's packed on. That'd be like, equivalent wise, but okay, Zero, we want you to just put on like another 80, 85 pounds or whatever. I'd be thinking, okay, you know what? Cause I believe in this project, I'll do it. But because I try to maintain a certain lifestyle, are you guys going to be there to help me take this back off when this is over?
Well, it also depends on pay. So you remember Joaquin Phoenix doing Joker?
Yes.
Okay. So he made a percentage of that movie. He didn't just make like a flat rate. He made a percentage of what that movie was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
He lost, I think, like 75 pounds. It was
something
extreme. Yeah. Basically, they put him on like a fish and water diet.
Yeah.
Where all he was eating was fish and drinking water. And they limited him to barely enough calories a day, to the point where he almost passed out a couple of times on set. It physically was hurting him to do what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But he did it because, you know what? I'm going to pour everything I have into this, and I'm going to give it my all. There have been some actors that have done that over the years, that have gone above and beyond. One of the reasons why we love Wolverine so much, one of the reasons why Hugh Jackman, because Hugh Jackman put every bit of himself into making sure that when he's like, coming out of the water and shit, that you're like, damn. Okay.
Look how jacked that boy is. I mean, that guy just pounded chicken and worked out to do that shit.
It's nuts. Christian Bale, weight loss and gain, crazy. That people have done some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Pulverine, yes, Pulverine. Yeah. Later, Machini, guys, make sure you don't miss Machini Draws coming up in like 10 minutes, guys. He will be going live in 10 minutes. Make sure you don't miss that. I'll throw a link out. We'll get a link out before we close down. We should be closing down right around the hour mark. Is what caused Tom Hanks diabetes. Yeah, losing and gaining that much weight. That's extreme, and I think that's one of the reasons why my diabetes is so bad. The fact that they've got me on extra stuff is the weight loss that I've experienced over the last couple of years. De Niro changed massive weight in Raging Bull. There's some people that have done extreme things to their body. for roles. And that's why when we hear stuff like Pattinson saying, I don't have to work out to be Batman, we're like, you're a pussy. You're a fucking pussy, dude. You're an absolute fucking pussy. This is why we get the excuse me, it's Batman. Can you let me in? I need to see the Penguin. And you're like, what the fuck, dude?
Who's that at the door? I believe it's that little poncy fruit cup who sparkles in the sunlight, yes?
Oh, the Batman. Machine gun that little twub, and let's get back down to business.
You mean to tell me, son, that you think you're Batman? My Jove, I drink and crap things that are better than you and in much better taste.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's nothing compared to, it's nothing compared to what some people have had to do. So I'm just on some extra medication. Besides all the other crazy shit they have me on. Take Ozempic. My A1C is normal range now. They got me on that new shit. And I honestly, I'm having a hard time waking up in the morning. I'm having to get up earlier. But, that's just, I get up earlier. That's what I do. I'm not going to bitch and moan about it. I just, I feel odd in the morning when I wake up. So, and I'm a 32 in my waist. I mean, I haven't been a 32 in my waist since I was like 15.
Jeez.
So,
yeah. I mean, I'll tell you guys, like the past, I want to say 3 months when I really started, God, I couldn't even tell you. But there was a certain stretch of time over the past 3 months where I was exercising every day just because I was, for some reason, just pushing myself to the limits. And, not that I was really a big guy or a chubby guy or anything like that. But I'll tell you, when I step on the scale and I found out, holy shit, I've dropped 34 pounds. How the fuck is that possible? I actually had to slow myself down, because if you do too much, you're basically just going to waste away. And in essence, that's kind of what was happening to me. Like I was, lean enough to begin with, but when you're not maintaining a diet that supports what you're trying to do, your body's just, it's going to eat itself, but there's a right way and a wrong way. Wrong way.
You want to talk about eating yourself?
It's
Zero
fried rice, you plick. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? New York Times best-selling author, not for this particular piece. Am I right? So yeah, there's Pat S says I gave up to Tim Hortons. Dude, I've had Tim Hortons coffee regularly, but I don't really go for the donuts or any of their food or anything. But anyway, yeah. So I mean, going from one extreme to the next like that, God, that's crazy. I can't even imagine. Insanity. Insane. Yeah, Zero can't talk no more.
So this is Starfire's daughter. I am not Starfire. And guess what? Guess what the writer looks like?
What
exactly like?
I was gonna say, didn't we just see those outfits in Star Trek Online last week?
Mm-hmm.
God. Whew. She's not Starfire. Those are some hip hop and happening Doc Martin she's rocking there. Wait, no, I don't think those are Docs. They got zippers. So nice goth outfit. Yep. All right.
I'm gonna have to like, let's see.
Welcome, Shitty Walk. Show back TJC. You want what? Order shitty beef? What? Order shitty chicken? Oh my God. Goddamn Mongolians again.
Goddamn Mongolians beef.
Don't hate me, chat. Hate South Park. I'm just copying them. I'm not here to piss anybody off. No, too late for that, Zero. You over opinionated son of a bitch. Oh my God.
There we go. Okay.
Pocket pussy. Well, a lot of self-insertion.
It is paused. Give me one second.
Boy.
Let me get this down. This is from Monkey Jeebus. We'll close on this. It'll be the last one. No, that is not what I wanted to do. There. Share screen. Here we go.
Biggest animal that has ever lived on our planet.
That's it. That's a try. No. He bites you. Good.
Go! 30 meters long and weighing over 200 tons.
Thank you, Monkey Genius.
Oh my God.
Little Mermaid 2 tons coming next year to Disney Plus. The Little Mermaid 2 tons.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, not that there's anything wrong with that. Am I going to hell, or am I going to get canceled for laughing at that? Guys, you know how hard it is to shake off. You know how hard it is to shake off like almost 40 years of generational habits. I still call the Washington Redskins the Washington Redskins. I can't just turn coat just like that. It's going to take time. So if I giggle or snicker at something, so be it. God,
So be it.
We're allowed to be who we are. Everybody offends somebody sometimes. That's the new take on that old fucking love song there, right there.
Right here, and this is straight from a Marine. Suck it up, Buttercup. All I know is this. If you get offended, and she got to suck it up, Buttercup, because she's a Marine. I know that. I've heard that. All I know is this. If you get offended over something someone says, you're a pussy and need to get thicker skin. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yep.
There's something wrong with that. That woman is putting her health at terrible risk. That's right. That's right, but by God, let's encourage that. And you wonder why, and we'll close with this. You wonder why. Give him a hug for me. Tell him can't wait to talk to him again. Can't wait to talk to him tomorrow. You wonder why people are like, this is some conspiracy level shit. This is some, people are trying to get people the population down. You wonder why because none of this makes sense. So people are trying to make sense out of all of this nonsense that doesn't make sense. Well, Zero, the science says that it's okay to weigh 800 pounds. No, it doesn't.
Science would actually say it's not okay to live at 800 pounds.
Look at fucking Boogie 298. I love Boogie to death. I love Boogie to death. I've met him in real life. He's a sweet little guy, but he ain't little. And he's just, look at him. Spend 5 minutes talking to him about being overweight, and you're gonna get the real story. I mean, he had girls that he had this fine ass girl that he cut loose because that bitch kept feeding him. Apparently there are these women called feeders. I've never heard about this shit before until him. I went to fucking school. I went to psychology classes. I got a master's in psych. And I'd never heard of feeders before. I'm like, when did this happen? When did this shit start? And they feed and they feed and they get off on, and they're like, oh my God, eat the Twinkie. And you're like, what the fuck?
That's a big Twinkie.
That's a big fucking Twinkie.
Holy shit.
Spend 5 minutes talking to him, asking him about being unhealthy. And he's going to tell you his knees are fucked, his back's fused. He let his teeth rot out. All this shit about how the horrible things he let happen to himself, all because he wanted to stay a victim. All because he needed that.
Buh.
Isn't Feeders that alien movie shot in VHS from Canada? I can imagine it is.
What, bottom feeders, the next invasion? I have no idea. Hey, I'll tell you what, guys, because, it's been in MST3K and shit like that. Anything you see on TV about Canada, it's probably not totally accurate. I guess, yeah. We've got a lot of reputation up here. Some
Rogan
better, some
Entertainment
worse.
Says the same people now calling weight loss fat phobes are the people who were mocking America for being fat 10 years ago. They are. They're exactly the same people. These are the exactly same people doing exactly the same shit. They've just jumped on another bandwagon.
Yeah, how ironic. How ironic. So yeah, where are their morals and principles to begin with? Seems like they can get bought out for any purpose that would serve their needs or massive ego. God, who knows? Guys, stay true to yourselves. Be who you want to be. Own your life. Own who you are. Be who you are. Feel how you want to feel. Look how you want to look. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't put your own morals and principles on anybody else to that extreme. We're all in our own little world here. We all get along with each other. God damn, as human being, let's just try to keep it that way.
The link to Machini's live stream is in the chat now. I just posted it. Guys, head on over there. Check him out. Michael Gonzalez says, point of order, there is some weird fetish called boar where people get off on consuming the flesh of their... That's some Black Widow shit. Nope. That's some spidery shit. No.
No thanks.
No, thank you. No. The link for Machini's stream is in the chat. I just posted it. Guys, we're out of here. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend honor. And we will see you guys on the next Zero Hour. Have a great Monday, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.